Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So, listen, guys, in this video, I wanted to talk about why you're having a hard time dealing with chicks. I get emails every freaking day of guys that are like, yo, you know, man, I'm dealing with this girl. She came over my house a couple times, but I still haven't got a chance to hit it. I've been calling this girl. She hasn't been returning my calls. I went out on a date with this girl and I tried to go on a second or third date, but she keeps flaking on me. All these different things, right? And they're just having trouble. They're frustrated and all this other stuff. The reason why you're having all these issues with women is because you are encouraging them to act that way. You are the one that is encouraging this behavior. You are co-signing this behavior by you participating and engaging in that behavior. So you're the one that's there saying it's okay. Oh, you know, it's okay. You can flake on me again. It's okay. You know, you can come over my house and not have sex with me. It's okay. No, if she's not having sex with you, tell her to bounce. Tell her we're done. If she flakes on you, kick it to the curb. Call it a day, charge it to the game. The reason why most guys don't do that is because they don't have enough women around. They don't go out there and talk to different women and have a team of chicks. You understand what I'm saying? And side note, make sure that you guys go to Bad Boy Membership so you can get my video called How to Build a Team of Women. All right, so make sure you get that. But anyway, dudes don't got a team of chicks. They're like, oh, I have this one girl that I'm trying to get with, and then you put up with the bullshit because that's the only girl you're dealing with. So you're scared to get rid of her because you're like, if I get rid of her, then my chances of having sex is, you know, like it's gone, right? So the thing is, you have to, you know, be able to get more women on your team so that it'll be easier to kick chicks to the curb when they're on some bullshit. Now, once you start to get in the habit, into the mode of kicking chicks to the curb, of not putting up with that bullshit, right? Then when other women meet you, they are going to understand what type of guy you are. You're going to give off that energy and that vibe that you're not the one for the fuck shit. It's like this. Think about when you were in school, right? Let's say junior high school, whatever it was, right? You remember you had that teacher where you knew you could come into class late, you could talk loud, you could just bullshit, and you could get away with anything. They had no discipline skills, so you could just, you know, do whatever. Then you had that teacher that you knew you couldn't fuck with. You understand? Even from the first day, that teacher was strict. You knew that you had to be there on time. You knew you couldn't fucking play around with this teacher because that teacher don't play. So it's the same thing. You have to have that vibe of where you're that dude who doesn't go for the bullshit. I'm not saying you have to be some super strict guy. What I'm saying is, though, is that your vibe and your energy has to be of a guy who does not deal with women on that bullshit. So you got to get your game to the point where if you meet a chick and let's say you are supposed to go out with her, you know, on Friday or something, right? I set up a date to go out on Friday, and then she calls you and she says, oh, hey, I'm sorry. She texts you, hey, I can't make it this Friday, I'm sorry, and that's all she texts you, right? And you got to be at that point where you just don't even respond in certain cases. Like, you're at the level of the game where you're like, look, okay, you're done because you wasting my time right now, right? So you don't even respond, you don't send her a text, you don't even do nothing in most cases, right? And so what happens is, if this girl's really feeling you, if she really likes you, right, she's going to hit you back. And she's going to be wondering, damn, like, wow, how come so-and-so didn't, you know, respond to the text? How come he didn't hit me back? And then she'll hit you back maybe that week or the week later, like, hey, what's up? And blah, 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 blah. So she's trying to get back at you because you're like, you know, you're not fucking around and doing all that other extra shit trying to sweat her. The average dude would, you know, she says, oh, I can't make it. And then she's like, oh, I can't make it, sorry. And that's it. And then he'll like blow up her phone all week. Like, oh, hey, what's up? Can we get together this day? Can we get together that day? She's like, no, I'm busy. He's like, okay, well, can we get, you know what I'm saying? Like, and so you're allowing her to do this to you because you're engaging or you're co-signing her behavior. You're saying it's okay that you flaked on me. It's okay that you're coming over my house and not having sex with me. It's okay that this and this and this is happening. Now, what you got to understand is this, is that when you do this, you're going to get into a zone. You're going to get into a space where you're going to have to kick chicks to the curb. You understand? Frequently, right? But this is why it's important for you to consistently be bringing other chicks into the situation. Because if you're out on a Friday night and you're talking to like a bunch of chicks, let's say you get like 8 or 9 numbers or whatever, and out of those 8 and 9, you know, you maybe see like 2 or 3 of them, right? And then out of those 2 or 3, you're probably gonna kick 2 off within that week, and you have that one girl left, Then you go out the next week and you talk to another like 9 or 10 girls, and then, you know, out of those 9 or 10, you get another 3 or 4 numbers, and out of those 3 or 4, you got to kick 2 or 3 off, and then you still got, now you got 1 out of those, so now you got 2 chicks, 1 from this weekend and 1 from last weekend, and you just keep it moving. But notice, you're kicking all these chicks off. You know, you got to get them out of here. They got to go. It's done. They're finished. They're getting their pink slip. They're fired. It's over, right? You have to be able to be the type of guy who is able to do this, because what's going to happen is that those 2 girls, right, that you got, those are the 2 who are coming correct. Those are the ones that are cooperating. Those are the ones that you don't have to pull teeth to go and see, and you don't have to go through this back and forth and all this wishy-washy shit, because what happens is those other girls you kicked off were those type of girls. You cut them off immediately. The 2 girls that you're left with are the ones who are really feeling you, the ones who recognize what type of guy they're dealing with, you understand, and they are coming correct. You understand? So you gotta understand, for you guys to get out of that slump or that zone of you always getting played and always chicks always dissing you and doing all this other stuff, you have to change. You have to change how you come at women. You have to change how you deal with chicks. You have to change your whole situation so that you can get you know, things going better for you. Because if you don't, if you continue to, you know, excuse all this dumb shit, if you continue to indulge the type of women who are going to do this type of stuff, right? They're just going to keep doing it to you. When you meet new girls, those new girls are going to keep doing it to you, because that's sort of how you roll. You're going to be just be coming at them the same way you're coming at these girls, you know, taking any type of bullshit from them. And they're going to recognize you're that type of guy they can get over on. They're going to recognize you're the type of guy who doesn't have any backbone. You're the type of guy who's going to just let her do whatever the fuck she's going to do, and she's going to not have respect for you, and that's what it's going to be. If you want some, you know, info on how to build a team of women, make sure you go to Bad Boy Membership and listen to watch my video, How to Build a Team of Women. Also, make sure you get my book, How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day. Okay, so that's going to help you step up your game. All right, so I'm out of here, guys. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace, I'm gone. Now, before you turn off this video, I want you to do 3 quick things. 1, I want you to click the link below so you can send me a question and I'll do a video on it. 2, I want you to click the link under that to get my free audio program, Undeniable Game, which gives you 7 tips on how to really attract beautiful women. And number 3, I want you to click the link under that to go to badboymembership.com, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Hey, what's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy to follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.